Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my 2017 favorites. So the items that I have here are really random and all over the place, but they all held a really special place in my heart this year, as sad as that might be. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so my items aren't necessarily in order, so I'm just going to kind of pick one up and start. So I have to say that one of my favorites is my Clarisonic. This baby will always be very special to me. So this is my Clarisonic Smart, so I can actually replace the brush head from the face one to the body one, and I can actually use it in the shower, and that is exactly what I do. Sometimes I'll get like a breakout like on my chest a little bit from working out, and then I use this with like a face wash that I will show you, and it literally works magic. Like, I love this thing. Yeah, I'm a huge believer in Clarisonic, and I've really seen the results in my skin, so definitely has to be on my favorites. And if I would have to say which one's number one, it would probably be this one. So next up is this Tea Tree Foaming Face Wash from Thursday Plantation. It's actually an Australian brand, and it is vegan. This is that face wash that I will use with my Clarisonic in the shower for my body, and I'll also use it for my face. I've used this for about maybe 2-3 years now, and I am obsessed with this. I also have a slight obsession with tea tree, so that's probably why. Next up is tea tree oil itself. I told you I had an obsession. Yeah, I think tea tree oil is amazing. I like to use it for spot treatments. I also, if I have any sort of like skin irritations, I always use it for that too. I actually cured a nail fungus with it once. There's just so many amazing different healing properties with tea tree oil, so I always like to keep this handy. Okay, sticking with the skincare theme here, I'm going to show you more of my skincare favorites and the tea tree theme. This is Grease Lightning from Lush, and this is their tea tree and aloe gel. I love this stuff. I love it. It's so amazing. I actually put it all over my face after I cleanse, and it kind of like makes your skin like a little tight because it's like the tea tree is like doing that, but I like it. I really find that this is great for any blemishes. Like, I've already said that like 3 times, but I'm obsessed with this. That's all I'm gonna say. There we go. Next up is my Josie Maran 100% Pure Argan Oil Light. Yeah, I bought the light one just because I felt like the full one would be too much, and I really do enjoy this. Now that I have gotten used to like the oily texture on my face, I think I would go for the full one next, but I'm obsessed with oils for my skin. You can also use these for your nails and your hair, but I've only really explored it with my skin. I just like lather myself up before I go to bed, which is pretty awkward, but yeah, love it. That's all I have to say. Yeah, it's great. Big fan. So my next favorite I did just get for Christmas, so I haven't had it for very long, but I'm now realizing my life has been missing this for so long, and it is my electric toothbrush. You know you're an adult when you are excited about a toothbrush. So this is the Philips Sonicare toothbrush. I really have never used one in my whole life, like an electric toothbrush, so it was a very big difference and a big change. Also, it's like very fancy, and the dentist actually recommended this one because it vibrates as opposed to oscillates, which the oscillation could affect your gums, and I have receding gum lines, so he recommended the vibrating one instead, so it's a little bit softer on the gums, and so far, no complaints, and I've had a very healthy, clean mouth because of it, so, you know. Okay, so up next I'm going to show you a few of my holy grail makeup products. I only have 3, but they're kind of like the big basics for me, so like these are like, I haven't changed from these products in a really long time. So the first one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer, and I have it actually in the triangular one. I bought this by accident. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can tell, but it's triangular. And I bought this by accident, but I love it. It's so good. It actually lasts a lot longer than the thinner one, and I find I can fill my brows in a lot quicker with this, so I'm a huge fan. So next up would be my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Vanilla. I cannot tell you how many of these I've gone through this year. I'm obsessed with this concealer. I probably haven't tried a new concealer in like 2 years maybe, or maybe I should get on that. But I mean, when you find something you like, why would you stray from that? So yeah, love it. It's a really great consistency. It doesn't crease under my eye, which is really important to me, and it also matches my skin all year round, which is pretty sad when you think about it, but yeah, I love it. And my last for my beauty favorites is the Buxom Waterproof Mascara. I love this stuff, and when they mean waterproof, they mean waterproof. I also really like the wand. The wand is one of those plastic ones. I prefer these over my over their traditional mascara brushes. I don't know, I find they don't really work with my lashes too well. So yeah, I love this, as I've said for every single item I've talked about. But yeah, I mean it when I say I like it. Okay, so I know I've said that a couple of my other ones were my all-time favorites, but never mind that. This is my all-time favorite. So this is the Sleep Styler that was actually on Shark Tank. I don't know if you guys have seen that episode, but the second I saw that pitch, I literally went online and I bought it, and I'm obsessed. I actually used it in my hair last night. I washed my hair and then I put these in, and like this is kind of the results. I do have to fix the top of my head because it will get really frizzy. So I can't have words. Like, I love this thing. Like, this has changed my hair life so much. I can't. I love it. By far the biggest game changer of 2017 for me was the Sleep Styler. Okay, so next up are these sunnies. These are actually from Key, Australia, but I found them at Winners randomly enough. And I instantly fell in love with them. I really feel like a movie star when I wear these because they're so like big, but they have a little bit of a cat eye. I believe these were maybe like $20, $25, which is a pretty big steal. I hate having to order from like Australian companies just because of the duties and the tax. Like, it's just not worth it. It's way too expensive. So finding these at Winners was amazing. Okay, so last but not least are my Moment lenses. So if you guys haven't heard of these, they are these like tiny little lenses that you would actually put onto the back of your cell phone, and that way you can have different types of like photography lenses on your phone. So my phone, I actually bought a case, and this is the case from the same brand, and you just screw it on, and this is actually the wide lens. And I can show you an example of how it works here. And I also bought the telelens, which I realize I don't use it as much. I prefer the wide lens. I think that's probably the best one that I bought, but it's nice to have a different one just in case. And this is the telelens, so it's a little bit more of a zoom. And it's 60 millimeters. And the other one was 18 millimeters for the wide lens. Yeah, so these are like really good quality. I believe I bought them on sale, so they weren't even that much money. I love them. I think they're great. I always keep them in my backpack just to have on hand because I don't usually carry around, I never carry around a DSLR, like a fancy camera. So this is kind of like a good substitute for it, just for like Instagram pics and stuff. It can really elevate your feed. So yeah, that's why I love it. So that was my 2017 favorites. I hope I didn't bore you guys because I did kind of talk for a while. I either sounded really funny or really annoying. I kind of have two scales, so I apologize if it was annoying. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!